Hey guys, my name is Jort. Quick video on how I help clients with their RevOps software, mainly CRMs and mainly Hubspot. Not exclusively, but it is the most common used CRM system among my clients, whom are all in the B2B space. Most of them are SaaS or technology companies. And I basically look after their system, analyze where the gaps are, get everything cleaned up, declutter everything, and then basically from there rearrange things that really serve the lead generation and mid-funnel for closing high-value tickets. So most of my clients are selling items with an annual contract value of $25,000 or more, and having a very well organized, clean, well thought out CRM system is very, very helpful for the BDRs at sort of the bottom of the sales team, as well as the sales managers, and all the way up to the VP of sales or CRO for reporting and analysis. And so, when I come in, I basically ask a bunch of questions, talk to a bunch of stakeholders, depends on the size of the company, but it usually includes one of the commercial executives, can be the founder if it's a smaller team, or the CRO, the hired CRO, let's say, who joined later if it's a bit of a bigger team. Could be someone from marketing, but definitely always someone from sales who has been or is still working daily or at least weekly in the CRM system. So he or she can help me navigate that and explore where the issues really are. So a bit of background on me is that I've been in the digital space for 15 years. I've moved from strategy consulting to agency world, done design stuff, and then have founded my own marketing agency, which was focused on outbound content and copywriting. And like I said, when I did product management, I was a senior product manager at BCG, Digital Ventures. I was a UX design director at Razorfish, a large digital marketing agency out of New York. And so, I've been around and seen a lot of systems, and really in the B2B world, the CRM and the underlying architecture that support a sales team are often overlooked, or at least don't get the attention that it deserves when you really, look back on cleaning something up and structuring it completely aligned with the product or service that you sell. You'll see great ROI on that. So when I come in, I help declutter as step one through a quick audit, basically asking a bunch of questions. Step two, we are then going to map out all the lead gen channels that come into the CRM. I will help analyze those, and sometimes that goes into a conversation around the unit economics. Is this still a viable channel? Are we doing paid? Are we doing content? Are we doing user-generated content? Are we doing outbound? And if so, is it going to be just email or also a cold calling team, or perhaps a LinkedIn combination? So there's all sorts of different channels, and my background as an agency owner, having served all of those channels, usually serves my clients quite well, because I can be a soundboard to them and help them make informed decisions. That's before we even start touching the actual CRM. So once that's sort of there and we're aligned on what type of pipelines of lead generation comes into the system, we can now move into HubSpot itself and actually start working with the pipeline architecture and certain integrations if need be to really serve again that lead gen that comes in. Now, the third thing is reporting and sort of ongoing support. And I think often we start actually looking at it from the end and work our way back. I talk to the executives, again, perhaps the CRO, perhaps the founder, to figure out what are the core KPIs that you would like to track on an ongoing basis going forward. Because if we don't know that, it's going to be very hard to build the right, funnel, and you're not going to be able to track really whether what we are implementing had any positive change. So we start with the KPIs usually, then talk about the lead gen, and then start addressing the actual system. So it's more a strategic part, I would say, in the beginning, and then we move into actual implementation. As a side or add-on, what clients are interested in these days as well is to enrich a lot of the context and sort of lead generation workflows within HubSpot. You can do that with all of the modern AI agents, the GPTs, the Claudes of the world. I have experience with that as well. I've got a lot of experience with Zapier and Make.com, helping sort of third-party satellite apps be brought into your CRM system. But that's all after we've stripped it and got it to a lean and mean version. And yeah, usually it is much more difficult to get things out than it is to add things. That's usually why the system has gotten so bloated in the first place. So anyway, that's a bit of context on how I work, how I think. And if you think this is interesting, if you could use someone for 3 to 6 to, sometimes up to 9 months of ongoing sort of HubSpot support from someone who has the strategic, the product and the marketing lead gen side all covered, then I'd be happy to talk to you and see if I can help. So let me know and see you in the next one.